Meghan Markle and aristocrat Harry. Recent public outing has been noted for its bells and whistles approach by a royal commentator, who claims the couple are aggressively selling themselves to the US. The Duke and noblewoman of geographic area appeared publicly for the primary time long in months as they started their windstorm visit to Nye City. The couple appeared at the World Subject Live concert to lift awareness on climate change, immunizing agent equality and famine. In a very extremely political speech, the Duke and noblewoman of Sussex hit out at the ultra-wealthy pharmaceutical companies for not sharing the small print of their vaccines. On weekday morning, they visited the One World Trade Center, wherever we have a tendency tour joined by Mayor Bill de Blasio, and therefore the new royal family state governor, Kathy Hochul. The couple participated in a very photo call each within and out of doors the building, before visiting the 9/11's repository and birthing a wreath of white roses for the victims of the 2001 terrorist attacks. In a very statement-free afterwards, the Sussexes said, "In this room, we had variety of the foremost leaders on public health, pandemic preparedness, scientific progress, and community building. Today's meeting was a much appreciated chance to find out from a number of the foremost revered consultants who are operating indefatigably to finish this pandemic. Building on in-progress conversations we've had with international leaders over the past 18 months, these days more strengthened our commitment to immunizing agent equity." However, the couple are defendant of mistreatment. They night trip for a series of image ops because it was unconcealed. A videographer followed them for a Netflix documentary concerning their lives. In similar charitable campaigns, last week, it had been declared aristocrat William had teamed up with Sir David Attenborough for a brand new TV series referred to as the Earthshot Prize, Repairing Our Planet. Charles is additionally venturing into TV and launched a new environmental channel on Amazon Prime. However, Australian radio host Daniela Elsa, writing for news.com.au, offered a scalding assessment of Harry and Meghan, accusing them of immersion on their image instead of real-world issues. She wrote in news.com.au, "None of this is often horny, or cool or created for Instagram. But these are all powerful solutions which will create an awfully tangible impact on the important world." Ms. Elsa, author of The Night Trip. "It is tough to flee the impression that the complete thing, all the overpriced bells and whistles, were concerning sharply selling themselves to the US. While they could be all bells and whistles, distinction that with Charles and William, two men who usually come upon as prosaic plodders sadly lacking in innate charisma." Ms. Elsa went on to mention, however, each William and Charles go into TV isn't a woe is us doomsaying, however it instead aims to energize audiences to get concerned and play their part. She added, "These two versions of royal work, one that appears to own such a spotlight on image, the opposite modest, but non-moving in real-world actions, may solely become a lot of pronounced within the months and years to come." Harry and Meghan's night trip was basically them firing the beginning gun on their America careers when having to attend out pandemic lockdowns, followed by the pair taking parental leave after the birth of their girl Lily in early June. Following their trip to Nye, Harry associate agreed Meghan flew back to La via personal jet, a move that sparked an outcry of criticism. Australian radio host Kyle Sandilands blasted the couple and said, "They're the noblewoman and Dutch ear broke, or no matter they are, over a new royal family." Flying in a very private jet over to New York to save lots of the planet, everyone. Aristocrat Harry came underneath scrutiny earlier this summer when he took a 2-hour private jet to Aspen, Colorado, to play in a charity polo match. The couple were conjointly criticized in 2019 when it emerged that they had taken 4 personal jet flights at intervals the house of 11 days. The Duke and noblewoman of geographic area also came vulnerable for behaving like they're doing a royal visit despite stepping down as members of the firm. In a very dialogue on Jeremy Vine, panelist Nana Rakua branded the couple behavior sickening as they attended many conferences with leading politicians, despite stepping down from the royal line in 2020. When asked concerning the Duke and noblewoman of Sussex recent appearance, panelist Nana Rakua said, "To be honest with you, I'm fully sick to my back teeth of this couple, if I'm altogether honest with you. I mean, why on earth? They don't need to be royal, they didn't want the publicity. Currently here they're once more, having taken personal jets again, to try and do this. They've got all this issue going on, behaving as if they're doing a royal visit, the terribly thing that they didn't want to do within the UK. I simply realise it all a small amount sickening. Have many of us aim that ? They did therefore within the US, wherever it had been greatly required with everybody look them. This can go an extended means in serving to them come back to on course when the Oprah interview. Folks here were extremely affected by the governor of recent royal family, and therefore the politician of Nick bobbing up to greet them. The reception that they received at the Central Park concert was the icing on their cake. Therefore, what does one have confidence this? Please leave a comments and follow the channel to urge the newest video concerning the royal